All right, welcome back. We're going to go over the movement system today. Again, I'm Dan Wells, the owner and founder of Real Results Fitness and Health and the creator of this amazing 28-day program. So, this is not the sexiest video ever. It's about movement. However, sorry about that. Whatever happened there, we'll see if it goes through in the video. I'm not going to stop it and restart it. So, the movement system, the body, how you feel, how you move, all those things are important and interrelated, especially when we talk about as we age as well. Maybe that's not even on your mind because you might be 24 and it's not a big deal. Maybe you're up there in age. It's going to start to be a big deal. You don't want to have to worry about replacing knees. You don't want to have to worry about pain when you get older if you don't have to. So we're going to talk about the importance of movement and quality movement, and even addressing areas that need to be improved on. So when we talk about the things that we do here, it's important to understand that movement is quality, not intensity, not quantity. It's about how well you do the stuff. So that's why we do personal training type stuff here, where you're getting feedback, you're being instructed, you're being coached and cued. And it's for your own good. So just look at it that way. It's not what are you doing what's wrong. It's how we can get you to do it better. Okay, so we talk about mindset. Negative stuck mindset is what am I doing wrong? Or positive growth mindset is how can we do it better? Okay, and that can be applied to anything across the board in life. How can I do something better? So when we talk about movement, it's important to make sure that when we are here, we are doing quality movement, and that even starts with our warm-up. So I know our warm-ups are not always fun. They might be a little bit tough. They may not even make sense to you, but trust me, they're there to help you with your quality of movement, not just for the workout, but also for the remainder of your day as well, and then of course overall just fitness level and throughout the whole entire journey down the road of your life, keeping the quality of your life high. So we want to look at with your body, you have joints like your hip, your knee, whatever it is. In every joint, there's muscles attached and they have a relationship. You have muscles on your front and muscles on the back. The classic example is your hip joint. You have your hip flexor muscles on the front and you have your glutes on the back, okay, of that joint. Well, what happens is most people sit at a desk all day long with their hips flexed, meaning they're bent. And so those muscles become short and tight. And then you're sitting on your glutes, which you lose neuromuscular mind-body connection to, and you're actually lengthening those because your leg it's flexed. So what's happening is you're stretching out those muscles in your hamstrings and glutes, and you're tightening your hip flexor muscles. So what happens is, imagine this is from the side view, is your hip flexors get really short and tight, and your glutes become weak and slack. They start doing something like this. Now I have a muscle imbalance. And because of that, we're gonna have low back pain, we're gonna have poor core control, we're gonna have maybe some sciatic issues, a few other things. Plus, you're gonna have really poor posture and it's gonna travel all the way up and down your body. Your body is a chain link fence. So the reason why we do half kneeling hip flexors or any type of hip flexor is to basically start to lengthen out those hip flexors, and then we usually follow it up with the glute bridge, and we do plenty of deadlifts and squats. So that way, ultimately, over time, and this takes a long time, especially if you sit at a desk all day long, we're gonna start to balance that back out, which means you're gonna move better, you're also gonna feel better, and you're gonna prevent any type of pain, any type of injury or any stuff like that down the road. Think of it this way. You have a car, if you have a tire that's out of alignment, that tire is gonna start to fade and wear, and that's gonna cause an effect on the rest of the tie rods, all the way down to the drive shaft, and of course the rest of the body, wearing out even everything down to the brakes. So if you have something that's out of balance, it's gonna affect the entire rest of your body. So we talk about muscle relationships and improving on those, and that's why we're so big on the quality training that we do here. And we're not like this big, huge, glamorous, what I call a surface type workout facility where everything is like orange lights and heart rate monitors and burning calories, that's all surface shit. That doesn't really matter. And ultimately, it boils down to quality. Quality is going to happen in the long run, and it's going to provide you a better quality of life. Focusing on burning calories, fun classes that you're doing all these weird moves, and they, I don't know, have you doing all kinds of crazy stuff. It might be fun, it might be entertaining, but at the end of the day, entertaining isn't good enough. It needs to be effective, and most times entertaining is not effective, okay? I know that might sound a little bit, maybe brass or crass to you or whatever it is. It's because I'm passionate about it, and I take things very seriously when it comes to improving the way that you look, the way that you move, and the way that you feel, and that doesn't just happen by accident. It happens by design. So everything I do here is designed to help you move better, and that means creating better movement patterns, better muscle relationships, and especially if you're in semi-private, you get corrective exercises, and those are designed to improve the way that you move, again, not just in the workouts, but in your everyday life as well. So if you can correct those imbalances, if you can improve on those, you're going to go ahead and make sure that you're going to perform better in your workouts. You're going to recover faster. You're going to reduce your risk of injury, and you're going to feel better outside of here. And I'll tell you what, moving down the road, being able to play with your grandkids, not having pain, not having to wince every time you get up, that's important. So when we talk about the movement system, a lot of it depends on the quality of the workouts that you're doing. And again, you can't just find this anywhere. So like I said, it's important for you to understand that's why we do the things that we do here. Whether you like them or not, they're good for you, and just trust in the process. Over time, you will consistently improve your posture, you'll consistently improve your muscle imbalances, and you'll consistently move better in general. So that way you'll have a better overall quality of life, okay? So you sit at a desk all day long, get up, move around, take the stairs, walk farther from your car, get out and do other activity than going to the gym. Stretch those hip flexors out, do your glute bridges, do these things at home. You cannot just get by with coming into the gym. Even if you're coming 4 or 5 days a week, I'm gonna tell you why that isn't good enough. Here's why. How many hours are in a day? 24? You're at the gym for maybe 45 minutes. That leaves 23 hours and 15 minutes. You're not doing anything generally to help you move towards your goals. So whether it's nutrition or movement or whatever it is, you have to take what you're learning here and you have to apply that to your outside life, okay? Even if that means doing hip bridges in the middle of the office, it's only crazy if it doesn't work, all right? So whatever it is, you guys, you have to put in the extra effort. You have to work it in somehow. And if you do that, again, trust me, it will have amazing, amazing, amazing benefits to it. So that's your shorter video on movement and the importance of it and why we focus on that here and how you can start to understand that's why we do the things that we do here. So again, if you understand something, you're more apt to do it, you're more apt to do it better, and you're more apt to get more benefits out of it. Okay? All right, so we'll see you in the next video. We're gonna talk about dealing with injury, because it's gonna happen more than likely at some point, whether it's a soft tissue injury or a strain, tear, pull, even something hopefully not even worse. It may not even happen here, and how we can work around that to help you stay on track and keep making progress if that does happen. So I am a movement specialist and I am a personal trainer, so I do my best to have a program where we can keep you moving even if you do get injured, unless it's ordered by a doctor not to, okay? So check out that next video, and hopefully again you're learning.